Hello, everybody, and welcome to my video today. I just wanted to share with you my August setup. I've been trying a new way of filming where I'm just trying to dive in and film and then speed it up and do a voiceover. That way I can share more of my process with you. I know several of you have said that you enjoy seeing my thought process or how I end up doing something. So I am trying to do this. So right here, you're looking at a page I did in the app. Those are all of the Marvel movies, and we are watching all of those in timeline order. So I had stuck those in my July, and then there was one other um, Project Life page app in July. And when I do my July overview, you'll see that. So here is August, and I'm just pulling out the pieces from Ali Edwards' story kit. And so it's the stamp set, and then there is the chipboard, which I see that chipboard doesn't have any um, adhesive on it. The other ones did, so I'm surprised. And then these are the cards, and I love all the cards. They're like these rainbow colors. And so I pulled out four pieces of paper. It's from Stampin' Up. It is the Hues of Happiness, I believe is what it is called. And it's these beautiful rainbow colored pieces. I don't so much care for the flowers on the other side, but the opposite side with all of these rainbow pieces I love. And it matches the stories by the month kit perfectly. So this is for my calendar, for behind my calendar. I was just trying to decide which color I wanted to chop off, either the purple or the pink. So I did the pink, and that will just slide in right behind my calendar. And you will see as I start to put these cards together that the cards and the rainbow um, matches that paper perfectly. So there's my title card. That's just the card I've been using. And then the August gratitude, and then the moments card. And then this happened, and or this happened, August stuff. Those are the three cards that I've been using. And the other cards that came this month was that same handwriting, like Ali's handwriting, and then prompts. And I really wanted to just use all of those cards. I liked the way they looked. So I don't do this very often in my Project Life album. I do this a lot in Week in the Life, which I'm still working on. And like one little word where I will take a card and layer it. I don't do this much in Project Life because my album already gets so thick. And so I don't tend to layer 3x4 cards a lot. But for this month, I wanted to because of the rainbow. And then also, my July through December, as most of you know, does not end up as thick as the first part of the year. And that is mainly because I do most of my documenting for December in December daily. So it leaves a little bit of room in this second album. And so I feel like it's not going to add so much bulk, it's going to be a problem. But as you saw with my July, my January through June um album, it is really thick, and I didn't do this kind of stuff in it. So it just happens. So I'm going to take this card here, and I love it. It just, the color is very kind of muted on that card because it's little X's in the rainbow color. And so what I decided to do is cut out all of these August circles, and then I can use them. It ends up looking like kind of like the same card, like they're just layered on there, but there's just a little bit of pop of color right behind the circles. And I didn't even do this very, I didn't even cut them out very well. I just used my big set of scissors because my snips were upstairs with all my one little word stuff. And so I was too lazy to go get them. So they're really just cut very messy. Um, but I figured it would be fine as I layered them on there. And then I also picked the ones that best matched the colors. Like I don't think I used one of the blues, and I don't think I used one of the yellows maybe of the circles. And I'm sorry I'm off camera here. I'm just cutting them and placing them. I loved the purple one. The purple matched that pattern paper really well. One of the things that I want to start doing over, the next few um, or just for the time being, or I don't know how you want to put it, but I really want to get back into my Project Life core kits. As many of you know, I have a lot of them, just about everyone that was released. And I was on Becky Higgins' site the other day because I needed page protectors, and I actually need some 10 by 10 page protectors, and I need a 10 by 10 album. And so I was looking on there, and I clicked on this section core kit because I was like, I wonder what she has left. And she has like 3 kits in there. But one of them is one I didn't have, and I almost purchased it. And then I was like, you're crazy. The like last thing I need is more core kits, but it just reminded me of my core kits and made me want to get into them a little bit more. So maybe I will be doing that over the next few months. I tend to just, especially as we get into the seasons, like I feel like August through December is when I get to use all my seasonal stuff. So it's a little bit harder to get out, um, those everyday kind of core kits, but I need to dive back into them. I miss using them, and I have a million of them, so I should use up some of that product. So I just stick August in here. I did put one of the August circles on dimensionals or on foam tape, so one of them pops up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting in. These are the main. I don't know why I do this every time. I'm like, I'm gonna make it fit. I'm gonna make it fit. And then I'm like, just trim it. Just trim it. What are you doing? Just trim a little bit off and it'll fit perfectly. So I'm just putting together the very basics of August. So both of my design A page protectors, I'm putting together, and then of course my calendar. And then this is also where I would normally, if I know of any stories that I'm going to tell in August, like for instance, August is back to school. So I know that I will probably have some sort of back to school photos. Um, and this is where I would normally also put in those page protectors. Like I just think about the month ahead and think if there is anything specific that I know will be kind of in the middle of all my pages. And then I will try to choose page protectors. That also helps me in documenting those moments. So for instance, if I when I did January, I knew I wanted to do the sunset photos. So I knew that I would do one photo that was 9 by 12 and that it would be a large photo. Or same when I did in January when Esau was sending me photos of his work. I knew one of those photos would then be the back of the sunset photo. So I was able to plan that in the moments of like either snapping the photos or getting the photos. I don't always plan out exactly because I tend to like to just be able to document what I want to be able to document. But I do in the beginning of the month just kind of think ahead and then see. Also, it's nice to pop those page protectors into the month and already have them set up. It's one less thing I have to do like when I get my photos and I'm ready to go. So I trimmed down this good vibes card. I have to trim it down a slightly more right here. I wanted all that beautiful rainbow, but I didn't want it as a 4x6 card. So I just did it as a 3x4. You do see on there that I cut off a little bit on each side, like a little bit of the S is cut off and a little bit of the words are cut off on the other side, but it's totally fine. And then I didn't layer all of the cards. I layered 2 of the cards on each side. And so this is what August will look like. Again, I didn't pop any page protectors in here. I don't think that I did. But I did leave the paper just tucked right into August. And then also the rest of these items, because obviously I don't have any photos. We're not even close to the end of August. And so I don't have any reason to use any of that stuff right now. I'll need it when I get my photos. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the process of how I just put this together. You can see that July, I don't have my photos yet, but there's a few things in there. And I will be sharing as the month goes on, both of these months, the way they both shook out. Thank you so much for checking out my video today. I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Here on the screen are 2 other videos that I have recently put together. I hope that you will check those out, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.